21st May is observed as World Parrot Day to raise awareness about the diversity of parakeets, parrots, macaws, cockatoos, and even kakapo. Uh, they belong to the order Cetaciformes, and under this we have three superfamilies. One family is Psittacoidea, which is devoted to parakeets. Other superfamily is about Cockatooidea, devoted to New Zealand cockatoos, the birds with crested head, having a crest on their head. And the third family, Strigopoideae, which is devoted to the critically endangered parrot relatives. Basically, there are two parrots in the New Zealand, which are, one is known as kaka. Kaka is also name in Maori language for a parrot, and other is ki. And they are kept under the threatened category. They are the threatened parrots of New Zealand under the popular names as kaka and kia. But the most important and critically endangered kakapo is unique among parrots. It has the features, half features resembling the owls and half features resembling the parakeets or parrots. So it is one of the flightless parrot which cannot fly. Its greenish tinge and small feathers does not allow it to fly the way parrots and parakeets fly. But it is a very good climber, and it climbs even the tall trees. In fact, the word kakapo in the Maori language denotes kaka means parrot and po means night. So it's a night parrot. It has taken to the nocturnal way of life. Only during night hours it will come out and search for its food. And this is a kind of adaptation against the predatory eagles, falcons. This tree dependent or under the tree canopy, it is found even as a ground dwelling parrot or kakapo, as it is popularly known as. It is the critically endangered parrot of New Zealand. One third species under the Cetaciformes order of parrots, parakeets, kakapos, cockatoos, kaka and keys. Out of 400 species, one third species are considered to be either vulnerable or endangered or critically endangered. They are mostly green in color, as we see in our rose-ringed or ring-neck parakeet, Psittacula cramere. Another is Psittacula eupatria, which is in Dogri language we call it as Mansari tota, usually seen inside the tree holes, especially in the fig trees, peepal and bargat. Psittacula cramere is smaller in size, and it has a rose ring like or necked ring, and it is slimmer, whereas Psittacula eupatria is bigger one, having the scapular maroon patches. In Jammu, we also have another species which is called as Psittacula cynocephala. Usually we see this parakeet perched on the Marian thistle, milk thistle, Silybum marianum. These parakeets, Setacola crameri or Setacola cynocephala, are usually also seen foraging on the fruits of another very common tree, Lania coromandelica or Odina woodier. Parakeets even destroy the apple crop in the fruit orchards. Sometimes they are coming to the orchards and they are eating away the apples, pears, even apricots and peaches. They have scarlet red curved beak, and because of its resemblance to the curved beak like flowers of Butea monosperma, popularly called as flame of the forest, the tree is also named after parrot as the parrot tree. In fact, in Sanskrit literature and in earlier texts, the name of the flame of the forest or Butea monosperma tree is recorded as Kinshuk or Kinshuka, which also means parrot beak like, as the word shuk in Sanskrit is for tota, parrot. So having that resemblance, as we find the curved beak or bill of parakeet, similarly we have the flowers of Butea monosperma. So there is a close resemblance of flowers and beak of the parakeet. Even another word which is called as a kind of starling, rosy pastor or lal tilier, it is also named after the tree as tesuari, and tesu are the flowers of Butea monosperma with shape resembling the beak of the parakeets. Research has shown that these parakeets and parrots, they are frugivores, and in foraging or showing the predation on these fruits, they secondarily also disperse these seeds. They take away these fruits to distant places, and on the way they may scatter the seeds. So that way they also help in some kind of seed germination. These parrots or parakeets, they have been adored even in our scriptures. Even Kamdeva is also shown in association with parrots as a kind of love god and love bird. Kamdev's arrows made of flowers, they enthuse the love waves, love vibes, and are enchanting birds. And even in our stories, Tota Mena tales, we find the human sentiments have also been messaged through the conversation between Tota, Setacola crameri, and Mina. Not a Credo Theoris Tristis, which we find in Jammu, but Gracula religiosa, which we find in central India, or Hilmina. Even there are folk literature, folk songs which adore or tell about the peculiarities of the parrots. Parrots, parakeets are also kept as pet birds, and they imitate the voice of humans. They can talk like humans, so they have been famed as the pet birds, and for this reason they have also been smuggled, illegally smuggled and hunted down, or they are kept in the pet trade. There is a famous parrot island about 30 kilometers from the Baratang mangrove island in Andamans, and that mangrove forest is known for the visit of more than 200 parrots. So many visitors, they throng to that mangrove island to witness that evening visit of parrots, and the island is famous as Parrot Island. In the South America new tropical region, we have more colored parrots. They are true parrots. In India, usually we have the parakeets, but in South India, Argentina, Peru, we find macaws, which are brilliantly colored. They may be red, they may be golden yellow, they may be green, they may be blue. So we have blue macaw, red macaw, even military macaw, which is Ara militaris under the genus Ara. Under the genus Ara, we have 8 species, and 2 species are already extinct. So on the day being observed as World Parrot Day, let us talk to our kids and children about the peculiarities of parakeets and parrots and what role they play in the ecology and forest regeneration, and how they have been mentioned in our ancient literature and adored as Vahan of Kamdeva, and even as fortune teller, and many fascinating stories around these parakeets and parrots we can tell to our kids. And we can also mention the most critically endangered kakapo. Only 200 plus individuals are remaining in the wilderness, and this kakapo also need to be conserved for posterity. 31st May